G'day legends, and welcome to another RIP episode of the Auntie Donna podcast. This week it's part 2 of Auntie Donna Do a Space Jam. That's right, part 2. So if you haven't listened to part 1, go back to last week and listen to that episode first. It was really funny with Andrew Gaze and heaps of wacky characters. Hope you enjoy this week's...
You're listening to the Auntie Donna podcast, the greatest fucking podcast in the world. Brother Mike and Zach and sometimes some guests. We hope you enjoy the motherfucking podcast.
Welcome back to the Space Jam Part 3, a newer legacy, more characters maybe. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll see. It's an improvised podcast. Fucking deal with it. Gazy just picked his basketball team out of the absolute plethora of characters that are available within the Warner Brothers world, and it's wild. And now they're running drills. He's had his cum stolen by the mole people, and all the characters of Warner Brothers are worried that their tunescence may be stealed by the mole people, and Gazy's gonna help them win the basketball game. I think it's against the mole people, right? And if they win, they don't get the essence or something.
Can you pad that out a bit more to about 30 minutes?
Yeah. In the previous episode, Gazy was with his manager, who's the same manager as Bugs Bunny, and then what happened was Bunny was like, "Can you come with the mole?" He wasn't sure what the problem was then, and he was like, "We need your help, Gazy." Gazy came to the Toon World. I think that's usually what happens in these movies. And thumbs up, good, bro. Done enough.
Keep going.
Were you giving a thumbs up?
We need a bit more. Like, you're doing great.
We need a little bit more, Mark.
Okay. So then like characters were just fucking hurtling towards Gazy at lightning speed. At one point, Gazy said, "My shoes are available at Big W," which that is true. You can get Gazy branded shoes at Big W. And in 2006, Gazy won Father of the Year, and he was trying to get people to guess that, and which a lot of them did successfully many times. Now we return to the basketball court, where Gazy has picked the team. Foghorn Leghorn is a guard, shooter, guard or a shooter, guard.
Sorry, Mark.
What?
I don't care. I don't give a shit. Just make sure they're really clear on everything.
Just a bit more. You're doing very well.
What?
You're doing really good. Just a
Thank you
little
so
bit
much.
more.
You guys are so sweet to me, and I really appreciate it.
Just make sure. Do we know that where it started? That it was at the manager's office? Is
I
that clear?
definitely mentioned that. Bugsy
The one
Bum
thing
was
I was
there.
going to say is I thought there could have been a little bit. What is Space Jam? Like, is this the first movie of a series? What is this?
Really? All right. Okay.
It's just important that if they haven't listened to the last one, that they feel comfortable, that they know where they're at.
Yeah,
And
we're
maybe it's
breaking
been
it
a
down
little
for
while.
them. Don't worry. I've been pretty clear on the story.
Just a little bit more.
All right.
Just a little bit more. But can I
I'll
just
go
say
back and
one
I'll-
thing?
Yeah, go.
Can I just say one thing, though? The length is pretty good. We want a little bit more, but we don't want it to go for too long. Do you know what I mean? It has to be concise. So just a teeny bit more. We don't want to go for too much longer, man.
All right.
Keep it nice and concise.
And I'll break down sort of what Space Jam is.
Yeah, but we've got everything we need. Just add a little bit more.
All right.
Don't want to
go
go
from
back
the
to the
start?
start. No. Just add a little bit more.
All right.
But go back to the start.
All right.
From the start.
All right.
Just do the whole thing, but make it a little more concise.
I'll make it
and add a
concise
little
and-
bit more.
All right, great. So exactly what I did, shorter and with more.
With a little more
But
info,
not as long.
yeah.
But less.
Yeah, a bit shorter. It's got to be quite concise. We want everyone to be up to date, right?
Yeah.
But it's dragging a little.
Never give an actor more than one note at a time.
It's probably more of a pace thing. So just pace it up.
All right. But tell the whole story again and also introduce
With a
the
little
history
more.
of Space
yeah.
Jam. All right. Space Jam 1, Michael Jordan. What?
Sorry.
What?
Space Jam. Look, bro, you can veto this. I worry that if we call it Space Jam 1, we're going to alienate like young people. That's why we called the second one A New Legacy. Does this make sense? Yes.
All right. I'm just going to, rather than explain what happened in the movies, I'm going to give context to the world that these Space Jam films exist in, which is one where basketballers are required to play.
Okay, I don't really care about what you're going to do. I just care that you're going to do it.
In a world where basketballers are asked to play high-stakes games for Looney Tunes characters / any and all characters that have ever appeared in a Warner Brothers film, be it produced by or even distributed by. First it was Michael Jordan, not Michael B. Jordan, the actor.
Good.
Then it was LeBron James, and now it is the greatest basketballer, Father of the Year 2006, Andrew Gazy, who has been sucked into the world of the Toons. In the first one, it was the Monstars. In the second one, not sure. What was it, Broden? The Algorithm?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry,
and
this is just you, Mark. So
plays
don't,
it.
don't
yeah.
throw
I'm
the
pushing
ball.
through. And in this one, it's the mole people who are going to steal the Toon's essence, and the cum from Gazy's balls is the closest thing he has to a Toon essence. Gazy has picked his final team after a large roster of characters have appeared. He has gone with Foghorn Leghorn.
Don't dwell on that, though. Don't dwell on that.
All right, Foghorn Leghorn,
I don't
Godzilla, someone from the Traveling Sisters who have pants.
It's detail that's not necessary.
It is. And two others that I can't remember. And we return now to the court where Gazy is running drills with them. And Gazy, not to be confused with Gatesy, one of the 3 performing members from Tripod.
Hey, that was good, man. I think we just need a little bit more.
More?
I loved it. I really loved it. I thought it was like so fun. I was laughing the whole time, man. But if we could just get a little more. And
more in
with
what?
That ran at about 3 or 4 minutes.
Did you two have a meeting before this podcast out of curiosity?
We've just worked together for 10 years.
Yeah, right.
I saw what it was like putting down. I picked it up.
Just a little bit more, Mark. Just a little bit more.
All right.
I love it. And can I just say?
Because first, the 2 things I need, and then I want you to say your thing. 2 things I need. Who was in the team? I feel like that is important to mention. Okay, I know Foghorn Leghorn. I know the Traveling Sisters pants. Amber Bambalam or whoever it was. I remember King Kong. Who else did you pick, Broden? Gazy.
It doesn't really matter. It's not super relevant. Because
I think it's incredibly relevant. It's not relevant to the story. Who's in the story?
No,
I guess Tennant
team,
proved it
but then
doesn't
the
really
team
matter.
kind of gets disbanded pretty early on.
Is that what
It's just the starting 5, so that, it'd be a big...
Yeah, you just say he's picked 5, but the other characters are there before, and it's probably important to mention Argo, the Argo character.
Did one of the Argo characters make it into the final 5?
Yeah, Ben Affleck. No, but
Not final 5, starting 5.
Starting 5.
He's not in the final 5, but he's going to come back in this app.
All of this
So
is
it's
irrelevant
important
to
to
me,
mention
Mark.
him.
I just need to hear... You can decide this. I just need to hear a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's keep it simple. A little bit more, Mark, and keep it under 30 seconds.
Keep it simple on 30 seconds and a little bit more. All right, here we go.
Okay.
In a world where Toons and any and all Warner Brother characters that are under the copyright of Warner Brothers play high-stake basketball games either in a computer or in an alternate world, and basketballers, real-life basketballers, drafted to play for the Toons or the characters against a formidable enemy such as the Monstars or an algorithm, in the hopes to stay alive. Andrew Gazy from the Australian NBL has been asked to play basketball with 5 other characters from the Warner Brothers library who, right at the moment, are irrelevant. They're just the starting 5. Doesn't completely matter who they are. And after a long, arduous process, he's landed on that starting 5, even though more will come in. The character from Argo, one of the characters from Argo that Ben Affleck plays, will make an appearance, but now we join them on the court where Gacy is running drills with the starting 5, which isn't going to be the full final team.
Great,
Mark,
perfect.
That was good. That was
You
awesome.
did say Warner Brother at the start, though. So
But that's okay.
It's
I feel like
important that we
people
say Warner
understand.
Brothers.
Yeah, right.
I think that's all right, Zach. I think we can leave that. I think that's
Are
fine.
you sure? I would
Yeah,
have
yeah.
him record the entire thing again purely because he said Warner Brother.
No, I think that's unfair.
That's fair.
But I thought that was fucking sick. I thought that was awesome, man. Like, that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Better than either of us.
Perfect.
It was so good.
Great.
I want to see a little bit more. I want to see where you could go from here. I want to see what you could do with the prologue. I want to see where you can take it now. This is one for fun. All right?
Because we got it. It's in. This is the one we're going to use.
Now it's a fun one.
Maybe just one
Now
drop
just have
just
some
off
fun.
book, a little off book, a little more improvisational.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just have fun. Like, it does not matter what happens in this one. If we find something, we'll just chuck it. We'll use it. You know.
Yeah, great.
Obviously, like I don't think we have to like say it obviously with a Norwegian accent, though. So okay, when you're ready.
Oh, I'd love to hear it with Norwegian.
Just we do have a Norwegian demo, so we're just going to be releasing this in Norway, and we just want to make sure that it works for them.
One must do
All right, cool.
torture
So
me.
when you're ready with a Norwegian accent, and have some fun.
Go for it, man. Good job.
Good job. Go for it.
Ja, welcome to a world where Space Jam, where cartoon characters play high-stakes basketball games with real basketballers, and not just Looney Tunes, anyone from the Warner Brothers library. In Space Jam 3, A New Legacy, lots of characters have made. Andrew Gacy has formulated his final 5, and now they're going to play basketball, and it's good one. And we go now to the court where he is running drills.
Good. That was good.
Really, really good. Really, really good, Mark. Look, I'm happy. I'm so happy with that.
Great.
Are you
Yeah.
happy with
Look,
that?
Gun to my head, Norwegian didn't work for me. I think it clouded it a little bit.
Yeah. I felt that.
You're not speaking in Norwegian, so
Yeah.
it's why would you speak in an accent?
Yeah.
I reckon just one more without the accent.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Just a
though?
preamble before we crack in.
Yeah.
Broden, is that fair considering the message I just sent you? The text message
sorry.
I just sent you? No, I just I'm
you
happy to
guys
hear one
texting?
more.
Are you guys
but,
texting?
No, I just shot him a quick text. I'm
Okay.
happy to hear one
I-
more, but I just don't know if that's really fair on Mark.
Why? What does
Yeah.
the text message say?
Should I
Nothing,
come
nothing.
clean? Is that
Yeah, if you want to. I think it's better
Okay.
to keep this positive,
So
keep it
back it-
moving, and
yeah.
we'll talk to his agent after this.
Yeah. So just so you know, like obviously we're just workshopping this prologue idea from we're still deciding who's going to end up doing this in the final
Right.
final recording. We're just workshopping stuff here.
Yeah.
So obviously you'll be paid for this
Absolutely.
recording,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but we might recast is the only thing. We might get a higher profile.
Can I ask what the
Podcasted.
text message said?
Would you like me to read it to you?
Yeah, I would.
Don't tell Mark, but we're going to recast the prologue voiceover.
I didn't want to tell you. I wanted to wrap this up, keep it positive. But we've been talking to Sacha Baron Cohen. And
Right. Oh, well, look, I understand losing out to Sacha Baron Cohen. That makes sense.
So this is something that's actually happened real well to me as a performer. I've been a major company brought me in as a voiceover artist, fucked with me for a week, and then recast with a higher profile person. This was a few
I
years
didn't
ago.
realise that had happened to you. I was making a joke about me and Mark getting quite far along and then losing out to Sacha Baron Cohen.
Far along in
What was that?
in an ad.
What was that for?
The ad with Sacha Baron Cohen in it.
I believe it was a food delivery service, which we have no allegiance to any of them. But it was a food delivery service, and of course,
if anyone will be able to work that out. But that's good. That's good. No shade.
well, look,
Broden.
I'm more than happy to recast.
We're going to cut to an ad now. Let's hope it's not that one. And we're back. We're running a bit behind today. Sorry, everyone. We're just having a couple of issues with the prologue for this podcast.
Well, the recap prologue. And we didn't even start the last episode with a prologue, so it's wild that we're even doing one here and having this much trouble with it. But look, I understand that I'm not perfect for every role. Yeah, I understand that. Much like chili isn't perfect for every role. You don't want to put chili in every single role. I don't like chili in my banh mi, personally. It's not perfect for every role. So I'm happy to step away and have the two of you discuss recasting options.
No.
Look.
Okay.
What did
I think
you
it's
say,
you.
bro?
I think it's you. I see it's you. I think I see it's Mark. I just
can
need
I
to hear
do
it
one more?
3 or 4
Bro,
more times.
I don't really want to fight. I've been in situations where I've had ads written for me. They've used my face and namesake to pitch the ad, and they've gone, this ad is written for this person. I've had meetings with the director, with one director in particular, where we developed the character for the ad together, and I was still recast at the very final moments. So I understand. That's a true story. Good on you, Harley Breen. I hope you enjoyed it. But I hope you enjoyed the ad. So I understand. It's happened to me before. I've been burnt once before. It's totally fine. I don't really want to fight for this. I mean, the money's good. It's not great. But if you would like to hear me do one more to try and convince you, I'm happy to do that.
Can I just get you to do one standing up?
Standing up? Yeah, I mean, yeah. I can stand up. Do you think that'll make a difference?
I just want to see you dance.
Yeah, I want to see you have fun. I want you to know, Mark, that we want you. We love you. In our mind, it always made sense for a member of Auntie Donna to do the prologue.
Yeah.
For Space Jam 3 A Newer Legacy Part 2.
The podcast.
Yeah.
The podcast. It always made sense for a member of Auntie Donna to do the prologue. Unfortunately, there's a couple of people higher up that we all need to convince. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I understand.
So that's why it's really important. Bro, if you can just check your messages, though. But we'll keep going with this. We'd love to see what you've got.
All right. Do you want the music
Samuel
or not
Johnson.
the music? Does that add?
Sure, whatever you want to do. We want to see what you've got to offer. I know.
Samuel Johnson said yes to doing the voiceover. That's great.
Yeah, I know,
Can't wait to
I
fuck
know.
off Mark and replace him with Samuel Johnson.
But, Mark, we really want to see what you've got, man.
If
Just
Samuel
dance
Johnson's
around.
got it, like,
What's that?
do you think there's any chance that what I do could convince you?
I'm convinced. I love you.
Maybe.
I'm Team Mark, right?
Yeah.
There are some people higher up that think that maybe you don't have a broad appeal.
Right.
And I'm sorry, I'm being honest here. You're a little bit weird, with your comedy, and
Yeah.
also you know.
I know. I'm aware of the way I look.
Well, no, I wouldn't. That's not no. I'm not saying that. But
Right.
there's just something about you that's not. Samuel Johnson's got something that you don't have.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not that he's more Anglo-looking than I am.
No.
Right.
No.
Okay. Right.
But I just want to see you do one now where you jump around while doing the prologue for this podcast, because I reckon that's going to find something.
Yeah. All right.
Go for
And
it,
then
Mark.
we'll have fun at least. It's going to be fun for all of us.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. All right. You sure?
Yeah, go
Jumping
for it,
around.
man.
All right. Okay. In a world where Toons, Looney Tune characters, and also anyone from the Warner Brothers library.
More, Mark, more.
More. Anyone from the Warner Brothers library is allowed to they play high-stakes basketball games and also bring on board high-profile, incredible basketballers to play high-stakes basketball games to save some element of their world. First it was Michael Jordan, then it was LeBron James, and now it's Gazy, Andrew Gaze, Father of the Year 2006, who's gonna come in here and play some basketball and help the Toons get back their Toon essence from the mole people. We join Gazy now for part 2. We join Gazy now on the court. He's running drills with with his starting 5, not the final 5. Obviously, the team's bigger than that. There's subs, and also Ben Affleck's character from Argo will be making an appearance. So welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance. Do your dance, and let's join Gazy and everyone else on the court now.
Fun. So much fun. Good for you. Did you have fun?
Yeah. That was awesome. That was so much fun. I really felt it that
watch
time.
that clip back. What's that, sorry?
I really felt it that time.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch that clip back. That looked like you were having a lot of fun.
Yeah. Were you watching Were you watching Zach?
Was I watching?
Okay.
Oh yeah, it was so much fun. You were wobbling about like an idiot. That was.
He did
funny.
text me while you were dancing. He did text me what you have for lunch.
Yeah.
What with this loser? Why he wobbling about like a fool?
Yeah,
also-
sure. Yeah, but I just thought that was fun.
I mean, maybe that wasn't about me. Maybe that was about someone else. Yeah.
Oh, it was about you. It was about you.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
embarrassed for you.
Yeah.
Why did you
For me, that was a
degrade
bit too
yourself
much.
like that? Yeah, it was embarrassing.
And we haven't got a lot of time to get to this podcast, Mark. So
Mark, there's a lot of time pressure here now, man. Do you
Well, I mean,
understand?
all right. So that was too much. Maybe it's in one of the other takes that we did. Maybe.
maybe.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. If you want to do more, you can. I love what you're doing, right? So,
Yeah.
for me, it's Mark. He
Can
doesn't
I
have
sit
to do
down?
anything else. Sure, if you want to. If that's your choice.
You don't want me to,
Interesting.
Broden?
It's just Sam Johnson didn't sit down for his audition.
Sam Johnson, if you listen to, if you're ever watching television or radio, he does most ads.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
for anyone listening.
Yeah. Okay.
Broden, I was thinking after this, we get sushi.
Yeah, sushi.
Do you want me to try something else? Do you want me to just try and mix it up?
Yeah.
Now I kind of feel like
I'd like
want
to hear it with a Norwegian accent.
No,
standing up.
because no, we did the Norwegian accent and it didn't.
Can
quite
I?
work.
I mean, can I say
Oh, yeah.
my feelings? Can I be honest here? Mark?
Yeah.
I think it's all a little much. You're wobbling about like an idiot. You're degrading yourself. It's
Yeah.
embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for you. I'm embarrassed
Yeah.
that we're even doing this.
Yeah.
For me, if anything, I would love to see something a little more, just you, the microphone, intimate, serious. I think there's something really funny in just like telling the brand story. Do you know what I mean? I think there's
Yeah.
something really funny to that. So I think
I can-
sit down, get the microphone,
Yeah.
relax.
No music.
No music.
No music. Just chill out. Just chill out. Let's see what we can do. I can send you as well a more serious piece of music if you wanted to try that. But I think it's better to just do no music. Just chill out, man.
I can, and if you need an accent, I do a really good Italian accent.
I don't need to see an accent. I don't need to see an accent.
All
I
right.
want to see
Yeah,
you.
no, I don't think accents are going to work for this.
So no music, just a little more serious, a little more.
Not a little more serious. I want to see you, Mark. I want you.
For this Space Jam 3 Part
prologue.
2
Yeah.
prologue.
How raw
For
can
the
we be?
podcast.
Yeah.
Have you seen? Because I love you.
Real,
I think you're a great comedic actor. But I was watching Good Will Hunting last night,
Yeah.
and Robin Williams in that film is so raw and so gentle and so beautiful.
yeah.
And because that's what I watched last night, that's what I'm going to copy in my
Yeah.
direction.
Yeah. Because that was, I mean, he's playing like a very serious, like, character.
But there's joy and there's humor in the text, and he doesn't force anything else out. Just show us you, show us something real. If there's failings in the text, let that be on us, the copywriters.
All right. Okay.
Just be
All right.
real.
All right. Here we go.
Good luck.
Good luck, mate.
Sorry, I'm just gonna start again. Sorry, I stumped. I just.
Just
Hey,
really
feel good. Shake it out.
man.
Yeah.
Take your time. We got all day, bro.
Yeah.
And we'll just cut the top, you know?
Thank you. In a world where Looney Tune characters and anyone from the Warner Brothers.
Zach just texts me boring. Keep going.
Oh, no, Mark. Really beautiful. So beautiful. This is what we want to see, mate.
All right. Should I just start again?
He said, "You just text me.
Whatever
I'm
you
so
want.
bored."
No, whatever you want to do,
I
Mark.
can spice it up.
No. We've seen spicy. We don't need spicy.
All right.
I'm going to turn my phone on speaker, or like not off silent, so you can hear whenever I get a message from Zach.
Yeah.
No, well, I'm not going to be messaging. So,
Great.
you know, because
All right,
I love this. And I really want to see you, Mark.
All right.
I'm not saying don't force tears.
Yeah.
But if they come, let them come.
So cry.
Tears.
But don't force them. But if they come, let them come.
All right. Could someone call action for me, please?
Yeah.
I really should.
Okay, go for it. All right. Action.
In a world where Looney Tune characters,
You just text lame.
anyone,
Bro,
So boring.
Mark,
Warner
Broden, I'm sending you some of those messages in private.
I would. I don't. If I've grown quite accustomed to you two having a conversation about what I'm doing, but while I'm doing it, I would just appreciate a little bit of silence.
And some of these are private conversations between my colleagues. You don't need to know about them. Okay.
I mean, I'd like to
love
know
what
about them
you're doing.
afterwards. But
It's just for me, it's like if I don't read them out, then they're not on the podcast. That it just becomes
yeah.
Do you know, like.
But I
not-
feel like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
knowledge that I'm sending them,
All right. Okay.
the
I
atmosphere
understand what
of
Zach's
bullying
Yeah.
will read.
All right. Here we go. Can I get an action again? If that's all right.
Just before you start, this is not working for me, but keep going.
All right. Great. All
Action.
right. In a world where Looney Tune characters and anyone from the Warner Brothers catalog play high-stake basketball games in an alternative universe/world, real-life basketball players are asked to join them on the court. First it was Michael Jordan, then it was LeBron James. Now it's Gazy.
Great. I'm going to stop you there. I thought it was really good. Are you putting an effect on your voice?
Yeah, I was just doing a little bit of reverb and echo, but I can turn that off if that's...
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
man.
I thought that was really good. I think we got heaps from that. Bit low energy for me.
Yeah, a little boring. Not you. More just that.
Do we have the
That was-
Space
that
Jam
was
music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course we do.
I reckon we try with that.
Again?
Mark, how long would it take for you to line up a track on your like little sound board? If I were to find
Not too long. Not
like
too
something
long.
from Spotify or YouTube.
You'd have to send it to YouTube. I'd have to download it, and then I'd have to.
Nah, that's a whole thing.
Yeah.
So let's go with the Space Jam theme.
All right. So energy-wise, just
Perfect.
I would like to. I think authenticity, and the sadness was beautiful with the Space Jam music.
all right. All right.
And
Action.
An accent of some variety. Your choice. Okay, and action.
Buongiorno. It's me, Marco Bonanno. In the world where Bugs Bunny, Doofy daa6e play basketball to save them life. He said daa6e real life basketball player, Michael Jordan, LeBron James.
This is amazing. Zach texted me. This is amazing.
Sorry?
So there's a private conversation between me and you, Bryden.
Sorry.
What was that though?
I said, this is amazing.
Oh, sick. All right, I'll keep going.
Great.
You know, they play the basketball, they bounce the ball, they shoot in the hoop, but
Text, I love it.
oh no, the mall people who are the bad guys, for some reason want to steal the tuna essence from the Bugsy Bunny and the Doofy daa6e and the Foghorn, the Leghorn. Now, Gazy, Andrew Gazy, you come to the world, you want to play the basketball, they want to ask him to play the basketball.
Yes.
It's on the court, we have the starting five. There will be more team, so is in this starting five, no really matter too much.
yes.
But Ben Affleck's character from Argo will appear sometime soon.
Yes.
Let's join them on the court right now.
Oh my God. I'm happy to read what I just messaged Broden. Do you want to hear what I just messaged Broden?
Absolutely.
This is amazing. I love it. Creatively, I'm with him 100%. Yes, I love it.
Cool.
Shall we jump into it then?
We have run out of time.
Yeah, we have, absolutely. So I think we
Oh,
move
yeah,
on.
he just
No,
texts through that
don't
the
read the
call-
last message. Don't read the last
Okay.
message. Mark, we loved it.
What does
it was
it
so
say?
wonderful. Can I just say, when I saw you doing that, you were bringing things I didn't even see in the character, and I wrote the character.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
I wrote the prologue.
What did the
Well,
message
we
say?
did. You don't. Creatively, that was perfect.
You don't want to know.
What did it say?
Mark, thank you so much for coming in today. It's been lovely
Thank
meeting
you.
you. And
Lovely
all the
meeting
best.
you two as well. I'm not getting great vibes. I'm going to be honest.
Broden, do you want to read every message I sent during that except for the last one? Do you want to just read out what I said?
This
And
is
this is not
amazing.
me.
I love it. Creatively, I'm with him 100%. Yes, I love it. And then there's one more message, but I've been asked not to read that.
That's just a
Yeah,
private
but
message
you can-
between peers.
I would love to know. It would help me for
Mm-hmm.
next time. Often when you do these things, you get a no, but you don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
And if this is going the way of a no, and please let Claudia know as soon as you know, my agent,
Yeah.
Claudia Adams. Let her know as soon as possible. But for me, it would help to have sort of an idea so that next time for a different audition, I, might not make the mistakes I've been making this time. So I'd love to hear that last
No
message.
mistakes. No, it's perfect, Mark.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's exactly
So I've got
what
the
I
job?
wanted.
Well, I'm going to read the message. It says, but the client will definitely want Sam Johnson, so it's a no from me.
That was a private message, Broden.
I'm so sorry.
Is it for any reason in particular, or is it just because Sam Johnson said yes?
He's just got something. He's just got something that
You're a
we
bit
love,
weird.
Sam J.
Yeah, right,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
just got something. There's something about him that we love.
But great, thank you so much for coming in. You won't be paid
Thank
for this
you.
half hour. Play the music, Mark. Yeah, does this mean that the next podcast we record has to be part 2? I think it does.
I think it
Well,
does.
it probably has to be. Yeah.
At
We have
least
to
we've
end
got
this-
a decent couple of recaps, though.
Yeah, we'll probably start with a recap next episode though. So write down everything you remember.
Cut
Great job. We'll see you for the thrilling conclusion of Space Jam 3.
Oh, conclusion? Conclusion?
Well, I hope it's a fucking conclusion.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. We just have a difference of opinion. That's fine.
Oh, my God. He wants us to record Space Jam with Andrew Gaze all fucking week. We'll see you next week. Bye.
You've been listening to the Auntie Donna podcast. Thanks for joining us for another RIP episode brought to you by AuntieDonnaClub.com. See you next week.